Prenuptial agreements are a super powerful tool in estate planning. They can achieve a tremendous amount. Morgan & Morgan, the super famous personal injury attorney who's amassed a tremendous amount of wealth, speaks publicly about making sure that any of their children-in-laws must sign a pre-printed specific prenuptial agreement so that the wealth stays in the family. And he's very vocal about it, and he's very explicit about saying it's not that we don't love our in-laws, they're wonderful people, but you never know what happens in life. They worked very hard to amass this fortune, and they want to keep it in the family. So prenups are a powerful tool. They're used very much in estate planning for protecting from divorcing spouses, because those are the number one creditors. Divorcing spouses, very common, very typical. And they're also used in this context to relinquish the 1/3 of share of spouses in New York, which a spouse is entitled to, even if the predeceased spouse has no intent to benefit the surviving spouse. So prenups are very powerful. You can have a postnuptial agreement as well. It doesn't have to be a prenuptial. It usually does carry more legal weight if it is prenuptial, and the longer prior to the marriage, you don't want to say it was at gunshot, like it was the night before the wedding, he or she made me sign the prenup. You want to have time in between to think about it. Each party must have their own representation, counsel. It's not a good idea to rely on one attorney for both sides whatsoever. And most importantly, each party must actually disclose their assets on the prenup. Otherwise, it's a waste, because the court is going to throw it out for lack of disclosure, because you don't know what you're bargaining if you don't know what the other party's assets are. So make sure that if you are considering a prenup, that you have it drafted appropriately with each side being represented well.